Horizon Markets are a one-stop shop for convenience. Are you wanting to enjoy a hot cup of coffee and a pastry? Needing some fuel? Or want a simple refreshment or snack? Come visit one of our 6 Horizon Market locations near you. We also have the loosest slots around town with over $1 million in payouts. You will get Pahrumph's hometown value where convenience and low prices meet. So no matter who you are, you'll find your Horizon in Pahrump.
I'm excited to announce that we're having our biggest 3-in-1 sale ever with a limited edition product, a back-in-stock special, and a closeout deal you won't find anywhere else. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get our MyPillow bed sheets, only $29.88. Any color, any style, any size, even kings, regular $119.98, only $29.88. Once they're gone for good. How about our My Towels? They're finally back in stock, but not for long. Get a 6-piece My Towel set, regular $69.98, now only $39.98. And for the first time and the only time ever, get our limited edition premium My Pillows. They're made with Giza cotton and designer gusset. Queen $17.98, Kings only $19.98. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get the best offers ever. Quantities are extremely limited, so order now.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating, new, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry. Thanks for joining us on A's Country Radio, and we're also streaming at KPVM-TV. We're also on your Roku devices. It is Tuesday, January 6th. Happy New Year. In today's top story, there was a police officer involved shooting this morning in Las Vegas. A deputy constable was serving an eviction. Metro Police gives us more.
I am Captain Ryan Wiggins with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department's Internal Oversight and Constitutional Policing Bureau. I'm here to provide you preliminary information of an officer-involved shooting that occurred today, January 6, 2026, at approximately 9 o'clock in the morning. A deputy constable from the Las Vegas Township was at the 6600 block of South Sand Hill Road serving an eviction. At some point, a maintenance worker for the apartment complex and the deputy constable entered the apartment and were confronted by a subject inside that was armed with a machete. The subject attacked both the officer and the maintenance worker, causing the constable to discharge his firearm, striking the suspect. LVMPD officers responded to assist and rendered aid. Medical personnel arrived and transported all 3 subjects in this event to local hospitals. This is the second officer-involved shooting in LVMPD's jurisdiction in 2026. Within the next 72 hours, a member of LVMPD's executive staff will provide further information.
Fortunately, the officer sustained non-life-threatening injuries during this event and was transported to an area hospital to receive necessary treatment. And this morning, there are protests and there are criticisms from both sides of the aisle regarding the recent capture of Venezuela's Nicolas Maduro and his wife. More now.
January 6th, 2026, members of the Prickly Pears of Indivisible gathered for a protest rally marking the anniversary of January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol. The group said the event was meant to remember the events of that day and to emphasize the importance of protecting democratic institutions and the peaceful transfer of power. Participants held signs and chanted, as well as cheering to the public bystanders. For many across the country, January 6th has become a symbol of the fragility of democracy and the dangers of political extremism. KPVM had a chance with one of the many citizens at the rally.
Good morning, it's Chris Palermo, and we are at the thriving metropolis intersection of Route 160 and 372 in Pahrump. And we have a protest today that seems to be getting a lot of support from the public. Now, I am going to leave it to Justine from Pahrump, who will let us know exactly, is it a Dump Trump protest? Is it a No Kings? I'm assuming that the latest actions on Venezuela is what prompted this. Welcome, Justine.
Hi. I'm happy to be on camera.
Tell us what's happening here today.
We're actually here. This was organized by Indivisible, the Prickly Pears, and it was actually something that was already planned to happen on January 6th so that we don't forget what happened at the Capitol 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm familiar with the Prickly Pears, they are basically supporters of Black Lives Matter, No Kings.
Yeah, Indivisible is a nonpartisan group, so we're mostly comprised of independents. Everybody is welcome, but anyone who is against what is happening right now is encouraged to join. But we come out here and we organize peaceful protests, and we do other things throughout the community to help. But yeah, that's why we're here, is just to let people know that January 6th did happen. Obviously, the Venezuela situation happened, but it wasn't the reason that we're here. It just so happened to happen right before, so.
Justine, your wardrobe is significant because it's Wonder Woman, right?
Correct.
Why?
Yes.
How does that relate to the protest?
I think Wonder Woman represents like the American spirit, right? That independence and justice and truth, and that's why my sign says this. And I think that she's a great role model for girls and pretty much everybody. But I think that she represents also just somebody who's not from somewhere coming into a foreign place and bringing a lot of good. So I think that she represents a lot of things that we do.
Let me ask you one final question. What do you say to the Venezuelans living there and Venezuelan people that escaped the communism that are just cheering and applauding and ecstatic over the actions that President Donald Trump took by taking their leader and bringing him under arrest?
Yeah. I think that I understand their reason to celebrate because Maduro is awful. And I think that two things can be true. It can be true that Maduro is an awful dictator and that what we did was not right. We are not judge, jury, and executioner. We shouldn't be going into countries without congressional approval, without approval of the UN, taking over their country and taking their leader. It's unprecedented. This is the actions of a dictator, what we have done. So while I understand the short-term benefit for the Venezuelans, the fact that Trump has come out and said this is for oil executives, and that is the main reason he's going, I don't think it's long-term going to help them out. Of course, we always hope that it works out, but we've seen this playbook before, and it's never worked out for the people that live there.
Regarding the oil, Marco Rubio actually said that the purpose was they were going to take the oil and they would redistribute all the proceeds to the people of Venezuela. The people of Venezuela would be the ones benefiting from the sale of the oil.
Yeah. If that's true, that's great, but I would say this, I wouldn't trust anything this administration says. The fact that Trump came out and said that he let the oil executives know that he was going to do this before he let Congress know is a big red flag to me. And when in our history has it ever been the oil helps benefit the people that live there? I mean, we've seen that happen in the Middle East. It did not benefit those people. They ended up under a worse regime than we removed. So there's just other ways that this could have been done. And that's, there's a lot of nuance to this, of course. It's global politics, but I think all in all, it's not good for the people long term.
Justine, thank you very much.
Of course, no problem. Thank you.
Well, talk about getting a kick out of the holidays. We'll tell you what a horse was up to recently over the break.
In a wreck, need a check.
In a wreck,
need a check.
In a wreck, need a check.
Hurt in a wreck and need a check? We're Lerner and Rowe. Make one call, that's all.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
We love you, Pahrump. Thank you for making the Auto Plaza #1 in Nye County. We are incredibly grateful for your support and proud to be serving our community now for 20 years. Whether you're looking to replace or service your vehicle, consider this. We offer dozens of new GM models in cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus hundreds of the highest quality pre-owned vehicles for sale in Southern Nevada. Our all-star service team is here to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. The factory-trained and ASE certified technicians here can work on most makes and models, and we carry the latest in diagnostic and preventative maintenance tools to get the job done. Visit PahrumpCars.com to check out our current selection of vehicles, schedule a service appointment, or even order factory accessories for your ride. Don't forget to stop by the Auto Plaza and get a free alignment check before you hit the open road, or visit PahrumpCars.com.
When your car lets you down, you need a shop that steps up. At family-owned Double D Automotive Service in Henderson, our certified techs handle everything. Engines, brakes, even AC. We use state-of-the-art equipment to keep your car running right the first time. We help our customers get from memory to memory because life's best memories happen on the road. We stand behind our work so you can drive with confidence. Every mile, every time. Double D Automotive Service, Henderson's trusted family-run auto repair pros. Call 702-303-1275 or visit doubledrepair.com today.
$10 million in a pedestrian accident, $5 million in a car accident. These are just a few of our recent results.
Hurt in a wreck and need a check? We're Lerner and Rowe. Make one call, that's all.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, a horse walks through a casino. I know it sounds like a joke, but one recently being walked through actually kicked a woman during a recent holiday promotion at a casino. And we have that video from a Las Vegas influencer that's gone viral.
A video marked January 4th shows a horse being paraded through the South Point Casino in Las Vegas, and it kicked a woman. A viral video has surfaced from Las Vegas influencer Scott Rubin, who goes under the handle on Twitter as Vital Vegas.
Look at this poor horse. It's obviously terrified of everybody around it. And watch what happens. Boom! Oh, a woman nearly died. No more horses in casinos.
The Clydesdale horse was part of a holiday publicity stunt, apparently. It was not clear if the person kicked by the animal sustained any injuries.
Fortunately, no animals or people were seriously injured during that incident. And turning now to sports, it's hockey night in Canada. Mikey Ruhan has all that and more in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Vegas Golden Knights are in Winnipeg this evening, taking on the Jets. In college football, UNLV is proving brains and brawn can coexist. 6 Rebels earned academic all-district honors, all rocking GPAs of 3.5 or higher. Highlights include Reed Williams, a second-team All-Mountain West center with a 3.94 GPA, Jalen Allen, missed just one game. Lucas Conti, Caden Costa, D'Angelo Irvin Jr., and Andrew McCallcom all made the list. On to Major League Baseball drama now. The Athletics still don't know what they'll be called in Vegas. The U.S. Patent Office says Athletics is too generic, leaving the team stuck in naming limbo. So for now, they're basically the Las Vegas to be determined. And finally, local prep sports. Pahrump Valley Girls Flag Football hosts Clark on Wednesday. JV kicks off at 4:30, varsity at 5:30. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thanks so much, Mikey. And in more local news, Josh Osborne from Great Computer Deals is back with another quick tutorial, the 2026 Game Show Edition. And it's all about, you guessed it, passwords. I know you all can relate.
Hey guys, Josh Osborne here with Pahrump Own Great Computer Deals, and it's time for another special edition episode of Quick Tutorial Game Show Edition. This is our 5th and final episode, so if you're unfamiliar with how this works, every single episode, we ask you guys a true or false question to play at home. And every one of these questions is discussing a topic that we've already discussed on a previous episode of Quick Tutorial. So we are basically testing you guys to make sure that you're paying attention. You guys ready to play at home for our last episode? Let's do it. Question number 5, true or false? The number one issue that we deal with in our computer store, Great Computer Deals, is forgotten passwords. True or false? Correct answer is true. By far, over scams and bad hard drives and viruses is people that don't properly manage your passwords. Guys, it is 2025. In this day and age, you have to treat your passwords with the same intensity that you treat a credit card number or a social security number. When this is a password for your bank or your business's email account, it's not something you can just lock up in your head. So do yourself a favor, either get yourself a password book, or if you have a smartphone, download one of those password management apps so you always have everything listed out. And every single time that you create a new account, without fail, in that moment, open up that book, open up that app, and put in what website it's for, what the username is, and what the password is. And I guarantee you that extra 30 seconds that you spent will come in handy. Because yes, the number one thing that we see in this store, and the biggest problem of all, is people that have forgotten their passwords. Don't be one of those. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this series of the Quick Tutorial Game Show Edition. If you really like it, let us know. We're going to do more of these kind of videos in the future if you enjoyed it. Thank you guys as always for watching this episode, and we will catch you on the next video.
And if your New Year's resolution was to go green, you're in luck. VEA has electrifying news for you after this break.
Wrap up the year with huge savings at Saïda Trudeau. It's the holiday season, and Saïda Trudeau is giving the gift of zero. That's 0% financing for 60 months on new 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn, Lone Star, and Laramie Crew Cabs. Also, 0% financing for 72 months on vehicles like the new 2025 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid, the new 2025 Dodge Charger Daytona, and new 2025 Jeep Wagoneer S, Limited and Launch Edition. In the mood for adventure? Check out and save $7,500 on a new 2025 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. Need to save your money for the holidays? Get no payments for 90 days on every new vehicle in stock when financing with Stellantis Financial. Come save big this holiday season at your hometown dealer, Saïda Trudeau, with the Wrap Up the Year Savings event going on now.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bella Vista, call 775-727-5527.
Imagine a disease that affects more than 10 million Americans, yet few know its name. I'm talking about lymphedema, LE. Many people, like my mom, get it as a result of cancer treatment and afterwards face a lifetime of swelling and pain. The cruel irony is many times its severity can be lessened only if you learn about it and act in advance. If you're at risk, ask your doctor about lymphedema. Take this as your chance to learn and live.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, going all electric at your home has several benefits and just may be cheaper than you think. That's why Valley Electric Association is here with enlightening news for you.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
Electrifying your home can make it safer and more comfortable, and reduce its environmental footprint. About half of the homes in the US use natural gas or oil for heating, water heating, drying clothes, or cooking. Over 40% of energy emissions are a result of decisions we make at home. Going all electric at home will play an important role in decarbonization efforts. Home electrification means switching to electricity as the source of energy in all the places we now use fossil fuels. Aside from the obvious environmental benefits, there are also lots of benefits for homeowners. First, burning fossil fuels in our homes creates dangerous gases that affect indoor air quality. Electrification eliminates indoor combustion. Also, you'll appreciate how quiet, convenient, and low-maintenance electric appliances are. Plus, as more solar and wind are added to the grid, our electric homes will create even less pollution. This means cleaner air and water for everyone. So, how do we electrify our homes? If you heat your home with a natural gas furnace, you could replace it with a highly efficient electric heat pump. If you heat your water with natural gas, you'll switch to a heat pump water heater. A gas range can be replaced by an electric or induction range. In place of a gas clothes dryer, you can have an electric dryer or a heat pump model. Lawn and garden equipment can be corded or battery-operated electric versions. Driving an electric vehicle completes the process. And adding solar panels plus storage reduces your home's carbon footprint even more. All of this can be done over time as appliances fail. And incentives like grants and low-interest loans can combine with future savings to help pay for these improvements. Home electrification is the future, and it can make living in your home and on the planet better every day.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Let's take one of our first few looks of 2026 through our Lerner and Rowe WeatherCam at this beautiful sight of a pregnant mare expecting a foal any day. And that herd is from the Calvada Eye area. Beautiful skies. More weather next.
It's a new year, a chance to reset, refocus, and chase new goals. At 87 years old, Willie has more energy than most of us on our best day. This year, her resolution is simple: stay active through her favorite online workout classes. But her internet provider can't keep up. Just when it looks like her resolution is over, Valley Communications steps in with a connection that actually works. With VCA Fiber, buffering doesn't get in the way. Videos load instantly. Workouts stay on track. VCA Fiber. New year, new speeds.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours.
Ethan was shot in the head in his best friend's house with an unsecured gun. The father, the gun owner, he stored his 3 guns and bullets in a shoebox. That has to be the most horrific experience that a human could ever have.
To sit with a dog on a glorious day is like heaven. When the right dog finds the right human, it's as if it always was and always will be. They protect each other, love each other, teach each other. More importantly, they never let the other down.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Time now to take a look at the beautiful start of 2026 in Pahrump, Las Vegas, and throughout the Silver State. Today's high in Death Valley, 66 degrees. Then it drops down even further to 45 overnight. The rain has stopped in Las Vegas, thankfully, but those temperatures remain low at 57 for the high. Then we're dropping down to 41 overnight. And Ragosa's high, 57. Beatty, 53. Goldville is chilly with a high of only 44 today, then dropping down to the mid-20s overnight. Tonopah tops out at 42. Carson City's high, 49 degrees, then drops down to 34 overnight. The weather twins of Fallon and Fernley top out at 50 degrees, then drop to the upper 20s, low 30s overnight. And here in Pahrump, today it is currently 52 degrees. Our high was 56 with winds out of the southeast at only 2 miles per hour. Humidity is high at 59%. Sunrise was at 6:55 a.m. And overnight, we can expect a low to drop down to 37 overnight with winds out of the east at 3 miles per hour. Humidity increases significantly to 81%. Maybe some chances of scattered showers rolling through on Wednesday and Thursday. Sunset was at 4:43 p.m. And looking ahead again, as I mentioned, those chances of rain increase with humidity increasing to 75% Wednesday, 61% Thursday. Clouds roll in. A few scattered showers are expected, but the sun will come back out on Friday and Saturday with highs in the mid to low 50s, dropping down to the upper 20s, low 30s overnight. It's going to be a beautiful weekend and beautiful beginning of our work week as those highs increase a bit to the upper 50s and low 60s with those lows overnight remaining in the 30s and 40s. So it remains chilly out there, but that wind and rain has subsided, at least for now. But we may have to get those umbrellas out later this weekend. Well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and 8th Country Radio, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the air next newscast. Good night.